My name is Jeremy Fishman, and I'm here at Woodbridge Brewing Company in Woodbridge, New Jersey, with Knicks legend John Starks. Mr. Starks, appreciate you being here. How was today?
Today was great. I had a great time. Got a chance to meet some great people, and just enjoying myself here at Woodbridge.
So, my first question to you is I want you to take me through your basketball journey, how you got into the sport, how you progressed all the way through it. You know, you've had a lot of ups and downs in your career, but at the end of it, you did overcome a lot. So, tell us about that.
Oh well, I started playing basketball at the age of 7, and when I first picked it up, I just fell in love with the game. And as I continued to grow and continue to get strong, continue to get better, I had my ups and downs as a young man, trying to mature as a young man, and got myself in a lot of trouble. Trying to stay on the right path and what have you, and got sidetracked for a minute. Then finally, I had to grow up and make some grown men decisions, and I was able to make the right decisions and got my life turned back around. And then I went on and played, become a junior college All-American, and went on to Oklahoma State, played well there, and got opportunity to go to the NBA with San Antonio Spurs for a tryout, and that's where my journey began.
You got to play in one of the most historic venues of all time, Madison Square Garden. What was it like gearing up for a Knick game?
No, it was incredible. Knowing that all the greats that played on that court, and me growing up watching the games as a young man and watching all the greats play in Madison Square Garden. Now I get a chance to do that full time. It was incredible. And so every time I stepped out there on the court, I felt like it was a privilege to be in Madison Square Garden and make sure that I go out there and give 110%.
One of your most memorable moments came against the Chicago Bulls. Tell us about the dunk.
Yeah. Well, it was just another play to me when it happens. Obviously it became an iconic play in Garden history. And, it was a play that I saw something during the game that B.J. Armstrong was cheating the play. So whenever Patrick would come set the pick, I would cut my eyes and he would jump to my high side, try to push me baseline. That particular play, I was slow dragging him down the court. And when I got in position, Bill Cartwright wasn't in position, and BJ had his back to the play, and he did exactly what I thought he was going to do. As soon as I cut my eyes, he jumped high, and the baseline was wide open, and so I just took it. I just went forward and knew that I had to go in strong because Horace Grant, who was 6'10", about 260, 270 pounds. So I just jumped with everything I had inside of me, completed the play, and ran up the court. I didn't understand who was on the back end of that play until I picked up the newspaper the next day and saw Michael Jordan. So that's what made it a special play, and that it happened in the Garden. If it was in United Center, it was just another play, but because it was a Garden, is what made it special.
It's definitely a play that Knicks fans can watch on repeat over and
Yeah,
over again.
yeah.
Now, the game of basketball has evolved so much from the time you played in a short amount of time. Tell us how your thoughts are on the game today.
Well, it's a fast-paced game. Obviously, it's up and down. Not much defense played. Obviously, back during our day, I was just talking to one of my former teammates, and we were saying, what it took for us to get to 140 points, 150 points. It would take like a couple of overtimes to do that. Now they doing that during the regular time, and so it's a little different in that way. But it's exciting to watch these guys perform at a high level. They shooting the ball obviously incredible. The 3-point line is definitely a weapon. Back then, it was more so a knockout punch for us. So we really wasn't, concentrating on the 3-point line. But it's a fun game to watch. But I always prefer our era of basketball.
Now, my final question to you is about the current state of the Knicks. Right now, they have a really good defense, and as a defensive player yourself, kind of tell us what are your thoughts on the current team, and who do you enjoy watching the
Yeah.
most?
Well, I enjoy watching everybody, but obviously your focus is on Brunson and Julius Randle and what those guys have been doing throughout the year. And now we just had OG come over, which is enhancing our defense. And people going to truly find out what type of scorer that he is, because Julius is probably going to be out with the injury that he suffered the last game. So he's going to be out for a while. So OG get a chance to step up on the offensive end of the court. But I love what I see. We didn't beat pretty much everybody in this league. The contenders, I I should say. I think the only two we haven't beaten, I would say, in Milwaukee and Boston. And so, but we're getting ready to take care of that problem.
All right, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.